Now I want to introduce Ivanka, and my goal by the end of this 8-day walk is to be able to pronounce her last name. I have only begun, so it may take another 3 or 4 days. So try it.
All right.
Good early evening, everyone. My name is Ivanka Kulchitsky. Cool chick that skis or I am from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and I started walking in Philadelphia to here to meet all of you. And I have asthma, but what brings me to walk and the decision that made me do this is my mom, because she was able to have health care because of reform in Social Security. And if it wasn't for my father, who had worked all his life in a union at Dietz and Watson, my mother would not have had health care. She recently passed away from cancer on February 1st. I'm walking because she and I walked everywhere together. So this is really hard for me to say this, and I'm getting a little emotional, so for those of you who don't appreciate emotionality, I'm sorry right now. I'm also walking for Melanie because I can understand breast cancer. My mother comes from a different generation, and I'm first generation American, so I can appreciate the values of democracy. And with that, I'd like you all to know that I'm walking for you, and you, and you. So wherever you are, remember little me, and health care for all.
All right.
I want to introduce you to some of the other folks who are walking with us. Dave Neinhauser, who's an organizer from Pittsburgh. Christina Ford, who's an organizer from Philadelphia. Anthony Klaus, who's right here. Raise your hand. He's the Associate Director of HCAN in Pennsylvania and organizer with the Philadelphia Unemployment Project and the Pennsylvania Health Access Network. Cliff Frazier, who's from SCIU and helped put this event together. And Darlene Battle's going to come up and say a few words. She's with Delawareans for Social and Economic Justice, and she helped arrange this event. And we're really grateful to have her support and all the work she's been doing over the last 19 months as part of this campaign.
Thank you so much. I want to thank SEIU, Local 27, and I'm missing some unions here, community organizations, MoveOn.org. They have some of their members here. The walkers, we want to thank you so much for including Delaware, for stopping by. And thank you so much for Pastor for opening up your church and receiving us. Thank you so much. That we are going to be praying for you, because like you said, you're not walking only for yourself, but you're walking for all of us. We've all heard the stories. We know someone that is going through it right now. If you look at some of these signs, these are real stories on those signs, and at some point I want to ask everyone to hold them up. And on that one say, listen to us. It's time to listen to us. We're sick and tired of you listening to the big corporation. And listen to the people who voted you in. Listen to the people who went out and knocked on doors and say, vote for this here senator or vote for this Congress member, because we know that they're going to do the right thing. Now it's time to listen to the people. We're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
We deserve health insurance.
Yeah.
We pay for it. Our families work hard for it. And it's time. They make billions of dollars. And we're just asking the union. I know they've gone up over and over and over. People say, yeah, the union have insurance, but do you know how much they're charging them? They're taking from their table. They're taking a part of their mortgage. They have to flip and flop bills just like we do. So we are sick and tired, and we're going to be praying for you guys that God will increase your power, increase your strength, and feed you. I've been reading Acts, and I see Paul, I see Barnabas, I see Peter, and I thank you so much for doing this. And you're going to make it. And there's going to be a lot of supporters on the other end. And just thank you one more time for stopping by and including Delaware.
We actually looked at the map. There was no way to get there besides going to But we are very, very, very glad to be here. And you know, it is the first state, and it's really critical to what's happening. And you got a guy from here, from Delaware, who should become influential in this administration. We need to get on him too, and make him take a bigger role. Darlene said something about corporations. That's really important because we are really fighting corporate power. If you look at the polls, again and again, people like what is in this legislation. You have to show them the details of it. They say, we love this, we want it. So why hasn't it happened? Because we're fighting corporate interests and their lobbyists who are standing against us. And it's going to take the power of organized people to beat the power of organized money. And that's what we all represent here today. Now, we want to close with one last thing. We are taking carnations with us because between the day we left yesterday and the day we get there, Wednesday the 24th, 1,000 people are going to die in this country because they don't have health insurance. We're going to deliver 1,000 carnations to the steps of the Capitol on the 24th. And speaking of the 24th, I want to invite you all. If you're free, we hope to have hundreds of people join us for the last leg of the march, starting at Union Station. We're going to march from there up around the Capitol, drop off the carnations at the Capitol steps, and then have a meeting with some of our senators. Hopefully one of your senators will be there as well. So you're all invited to come down there on the 24th if you can, at 12:30. But we are going to take those carnations, and some people have been kind enough to bring carnations to the event today. And I want to ask the marchers to come up, and we're going to, and Joanne Bathop, who brought some of the carnations, is going to give them to the marchers.
Go ahead.
We have to get up again.
Go ahead. I'm videotaping. So it'd be easier. Just go ahead.
So my name is Joanne Beta. I am actually a friend of Athena Ford, who is one of the marchers, and I'm also a supporter for universal health care. I am an avid traveler and have been in countries that have health care for all of their citizens, and it's definitely something that is worthwhile and something that works in other countries. And it's sort of ridiculous to think that we are not on the same level as our European counterparts when it comes to this. And I will actually join the 14,000 who will lose health insurance on Monday. So I fully support everything that you are doing and fully support the new Healthcare Act. Thank you.
So one more time.